Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. You're back watching episode 5. I should probably actually learn what episode we're on. It's episode 5. Welcome back. How are you all? Oh, good. It's raining again. Surprise, surprise. And it's actually rain this time, not snow. I figured today that we could start off with doing everything that we were meant to do in the last episode, but didn't. Which would be the likes of looking at where I want to build things, the areas around the base that we already have, and then going and finding out who's kicking up a fuss down in my cellar. And we're back at the castle. I should probably be on my throne. I'm gonna go sit on my throne. Okay, much better. So, around the castle, there is still a lot of work that needs to be done, and a lot of places to do that work. Over here, for example, that is Boytown, that's the treehouse, there's my logo, and there's the volcano. All over here is just free real estate. All these can be brought down, things can be built here. This is all gravel that I would love to just change. But it's quite a big task, and if it doesn't really need it because the snow falls on it anyway, I didn't really see any point in actually doing it. And then on the other side, we have this very vast plains biome, and more gravel. So again, there's Boytown, so this is where we are over here. We've got so much just empty, vast wilderness that we can just build anything that we want with, which I think is a great idea. But back to more pressing matters. Behind here is where I've been hearing weird noises. I just heard a bat, which I'm pretty sure means that it's a cave system. I could definitely be wrong about that, but... well, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna go digging until I can find something. I can definitely still hear bat noises. I haven't heard any mobs, but yesterday I definitely heard a witch. And it was right here. There's nothing here. There's just nothing here. I can still hear that bat, and I can't find where this cave or just open room is, and it is driving me up the wall. So we're going to do that, we're going to do that, and then just cover off back here. It should be lit up enough, we should be okay. And we're just going to chalk that one up to me losing my mind. I just heard a mob, but I was too busy talking. I wonder if it's below us. I sound like an actual crazy person. I'll grab bamboo, I want sugarcane. There we go. That sugar, that would definitely not be what I want. There we go. Where have all these llamas come from? Hi. Hi. How are you? Hi. Bye then. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's kind of thrown me through a loop. I had my first part of the episode all planned out. We were gonna go on a big fight. We were gonna find the witches. We were gonna find that cave. And it was gonna be splendid. But now I don't know what to do. I think I want to build something in this area here. That was so riggedy. That was meant to be smooth. I want it to be in this area here. Possibly even just like flatten that out and just have something here. But I have no idea what. Where are all these llamas coming from? What are you doing there? What's happening? Where are you all coming from? It might be hard to tell, but I've just flattened out a wee area. Terraformed a wee bit just to make it a little bit of a bigger, flat... excuse me? A bigger, flatter area. And then here, that's just a template. That's probably going to be pulled forward and we'll have all that area. Creepers purposely hide behind trees, or am I losing my mind? Anyway, what was I saying? So this will probably be... this is a slight blueprint, shall we say, of what it's going to be. A man's got a spade. And so that'll be probably pulled that way. So then we'll have all this area to build on. I think it's a good idea. So that's just rude. I'm not going to say exactly what it is. I'm going to probably build it. I might time-lapse it like I did in episode 2. And we'll see how long it takes you to guess what it is. First... oh, that was a weird camera angle. First, we need to sleep. Let me introduce you to the boys. Here's Beans. Here's Basil. This isn't my cat. And this is Lupe. I've collected all the resources we need. Let's get right to it. There we go. It's beautiful. This is the blueprint. It's going to be an 8x8x8 box. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to tell what it is in a second. Things are getting dangerous. I'm gonna go sleep. Right, now that those guests are dealt with, back to building. So, everything around it, all the sides are going to be the same kind of style with the ruined bricks. I'm going to try and add some depth to the black glass. So behind it, I think I might put another layer of black glass to try and get some kind of like layered effect, and then surround it all in possibly smooth stone, just to make it so it doesn't have a texture behind it. And then all the outside will be these different kind of blocks. A little bit something more like that. Now I've got the roof on, I've got it filled in on the inside, and it looks much better. So now, that bit should have been time-lapsed, so you should have actually seen what I'm doing. I'm going to fill in the other three sides, so the left, the right, and the back. Then we'll add in all the detailing on the side. Sound good? Okay, so that is the base idea done. There's going to be a bit more detail into the side of it to make it look like the bits that are missing from it have crumbled down and have hit the front and the sides. I might build like a skeleton kind of body for it. I've got a few ideas that I kind of want to do, but I'm not entirely sure how they'll look until they're actually done. But I like the ruined look of this. Obviously from the back and here, it doesn't really look like anything. Most of the time, we're either coming from the storage system, my house, the tree house, J-Town, and it'll just be here, like a little ruin. I think we might make, I don't want to say make a shrine out of it, but we can continue the pathway up past it, even over to the volcano, to just connect them and have this as a passing monument. Also, it has not passed me by that it is raining. Again, I don't know what's wrong with this server, but it rains at least half of the time that I'm on it. I think that is way more than normal. By the way this has looked, I like the way that it's kind of come out. I like the ruined look of it. I've still got some cracked bricks hidden. Well, not hidden. I've got them in my storage system that I forgot to take with me. But overall, I really like how this turned out. We'll do the detailing, and then we'll come back. Sound good? Sounds great. It's still raining. How is that possible? Alright, now that it's stopped raining, I think we can finally actually get back to doing some work. And the detailing that I picture is just little simple things. Just rocks like that. One maybe there. Build up this wall a little bit. Maybe not all the way up to the 8th high block. Just a little bit here. More of this around here. Maybe some... That's just not what I wanted, was it? We'll put that there. Maybe that would work. That. Make it look ruined. Have all this round here. Have a big clump here. And then possibly have it coming down here, just so it looks like this is the head and there was something else there. I'm not 100% sure how it'll look, but I'm gonna have a wee go, and we'll see what happens. The bits that are missing from here look like they're falling onto the floor. So here, there's not much of a top, so this will have to be a big stack here. Over here, there's not much of a top, so there'll have to be a wee stack here. I like that when you mix the slabs and the stairs, I like the different gaps you can get. They're quite cool. That looks a bit more ruined. It looks like the missing blocks haven't just disappeared, they've now accumulated somewhere, which I think is a much, much better look. I also just, right here, of my right shoulder. That was where I dug the path. Either that's not the direction I want to go with it, or at least I had it in the wrong place. I don't think it looked that good. So I'm going to keep messing around with it, and we're going to see what we can come up with. So I do not think that I have done too badly here. We've added a spine. You've added some ribs, cracked ribs, shorter ribs here. That could be what this debris pile is here, the remainder of the ribs. It adds a little bit more realism to the statue. I don't think I'm going to bother going down and adding legs or anything extra. I think the way that he looks there is enough. I think that looks really, really good. I think it looks great. if I'm being honest. It might need a little bit more detailing with a little bit more of the blocks down by the 2 ribs down the bottom. But overall, I think that looks amazing. There was also clips of me building this, chopping and changing my design, deciding what I wanted to do. But guess what? They all went out of sync, and they were completely and utterly unusable. So that's fun. Guess today's episode is not going to be going up on time either. Yeehaw! To be honest, it is my own fault though, because if I had stuck to the idea that I had before and check up on every recording and make sure that everything is fine, it wouldn't have happened. What am I running into that's making this that close? Everything was going fine, so I got maybe 4 clips recorded, and then 5, 6, 7, and 8 then were all desynced. If I had just checked, I would have been able to stop it and then it wouldn't have happened, but you live and you learn. I really think it's a good addition to the area. I think it possibly needs some more stuff around it. I think having it just there on its own might look a little bit out of place. So we need some kind of suggestions for what could be around it. Could we add something to it? What do you guys think? Just leave a comment. Tell me what it needs. Tell me if it's perfect. Tell me how I can tie it in to the rest of the world. But from most angles that you look at it, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Even from up here, if you look around everything, you have a nice wee pan round, you see everything, and then it's just there, isn't it? I think it actually looks better from far away. You get a real sense about it, don't you? I think it is great. I think it's really, really good. I hope everything came together nicely with actually showing me building it and going from nothing to something. I know I've had a lot of troubles with the desyncs and losing clips, but I really hope that it came together, because that went from me being on top of the tree going what could go there to just having this. Now for the next upcoming episodes, there's not much resource gathering or anything that I really need to do, so we're pretty much good to go to start making things like this, to start going ahead on the bigger projects that I wanted to do. We've already looked at the plains over there, we've already looked at the build up to the castle. There is another area over here by Turtle Beach. All this I want to deforest and turn into sand, like it's part of Turtle Beach. Even maybe over here, behind the Ferris wheel, all the way up to Fenrir. All of this, I want to be part of Turtle Beach, which is a pretty big project. This thing over here, by the way, is one of the first things that was ever made in our world. I say made, it was more panicked. We came up out of this cave here, and we wanted to go back down it. We just didn't have the resources at the time to actually go exploring. So we came up, and we built a huge pillar just to show where we were, and we were so lost. We were about 100 blocks away from the house. That was the early days before we had any of these monuments. You can see the lighthouse, you've got the windmill, you've got the farm. You can even see the Ferris wheel and the floating islands from here. We didn't know where we were. That'll be annoying news as much as it's annoying me. Much better. Now with all that being said, unfortunately we are actually out of time today. This took a lot longer than it should have to build. There was a lot of building it, taking it down, hating it, putting it back to the way it was. I've edited out quite a lot because it was originally in the video, but watching it back I was just finding it boring. I was finding it very tedious, and there was just no point in showing you, to be honest. I hope you have some ideas on how we can continue to build and continue to add to it. It was a lot of fun to build. I'm not sure how everything came together. I hope that I've managed to get enough footage that I've made something actually interesting out of it. Having said that, and with that being said, if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you have loved it, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. There are new videos as soon as I can make them. Stay out of trouble, don't do the thing I wouldn't do, and I'll see you later!